the floor of New York City.
So, her intuition takes place in New York City 4 years later from book number 1. Lynn went to New York to study, and she's completed those courses, and she's still under the apprenticeship of her boss Lola, who's taken her under the wing and has been teaching her stuff about how strong women can learn and use the skills that they have. The detective is going through his own learning phases, and his partner Sarah is teaching him and helping him to understand his pup that he's after, which is Lynn. Lynn has to deal with some distractions that are trying to distract her from her focus. She's tried to keep a low profile. She's done everything she could to stay off the radar because she knows Wilkinson's after her. Even though she's not done anything wrong in the U.S., she wanted to keep a low profile and keep out of the way. She just did what she had to do for the 4 years, did this schooling, did the, stay clean, and that's what's happening here. Her friend Courtney and her family go on to the next step. Building on the friendship that Lynn cultivated with her from book 1, she starts to be able to use her friend by other means, and she uses her in a way to help with the distraction from England. Now, like book 1, several of the things actually happened. It's truth mixed with fiction. Book 2 actually lies to you. If you haven't read book 1, book 2 will take you on the perception of how Lynn wanted you to think, and not actually what you know. So if you want to know what I mean by that, go ahead and read book 1, because as far as we know, and as far as the detective knows, she didn't commit murder. She hasn't killed anyone as far as we know. But if that may not be true, so I suggest you read book 1. She takes advantage of manipulation. She takes everything around you. This book has a strong poker theme, and it goes based on woman's intuition and poker face, basically, and trying to understand the nuances of woman's intuition. Also, double talk, where women sometimes say one thing but mean the complete opposite, which I know a lot of people, including myself, sometimes have a hard time grasping or even understanding, or even knowing when it's actually happened to you. And she uses this intuition to her own advantage to help combat the detective, and she's able to mislead her opposition quite well, and she deals a crippling blow. And someone close to Sarah and the detective Wilkinson. Wilkinson has several names in this book, but he's normally called Blue or Wilkinson, just so you know. We do have a new character in this book named Revan. She may be just in this book, but if there's a book 3, she'll be in it as well. So that's it. That's Her Intuition. Enjoy the book. It's coming out July 28th.